So I'm in this class, and the professor, Dr. Gerald Post, eminent psychiatrist, tells us to shadow our bosses for a week, just watch our bosses, spend each day with them, and then do a psychological profile on our bosses.
And this is when you're at George Washington University. You're a student.
Right.
Okay.
I was in grad school. I'm working at the United Food and Commercial Workers Union at the time. I worked for this guy who was a mean, like angry, old school union organizer, right? I was a little bit afraid of him, to tell you the truth. Big, strong, mean guy. And halfway through the week, we got into an argument, and I called him a racist, which he was.
Yeah.
And he got so mad, he set a stance and he put up his fist like this. And I put up my hands thinking, dang it, I went too far this time. And he goes, my penis is bigger than yours. And I said, what? And he goes, my penis is bigger than yours. I said, you know what? You're nuts. And I quit. And I walked out. So I went back and I banged out my paper. I said he was a sociopath with psychopathic and possibly violent tendencies. And I footnoted the whole thing. It wasn't just John venting on it.
But with a possibly decent wiener on it.
Yeah, right. Apparently.
You got to put that
Apparently.
in.
And so I get the paper back a week later. Dr. Post gave me an A. And then in the margin, he wrote, please see me after class. So I go up to him. I said, Dr. Post, you wanted to see me. He says, come to my office. So I went down there. He closed the door and he says, look, I'm not really a professor here. I'm a CIA officer undercover as a professor here. I'm looking for people who would fit into the CIA's culture. I think you would fit in.
No way.
Would you like to join the CIA? And I said, oh, yes, I would.
So he was a CIA operative, this professor?
Yes.
Now, when someone's a CIA operative, but also a professor, are they an actual professor that then gets hired?
That's a great question.
Like, which is first?
That's a great question. It's usually that they're a CIA operative first, and then they get hired as a professor. What he did is illegal today.
Got it.